Ladies and gentlemen, the next session is probably something that is closest to my heart. Not because of the subject, but also because of the speaker. None other than the past district governor, Lion Rajesh Mehra. A charismatic governor who is also known to be a Leo. And I'll tell you why. Because this man has carried his Leo virtues into his Lionism practices. He's here to talk to us about how ensuring the future of the Lions organization depends on nurturing the Leo movement and the hearts of all Leos. Presenting Lion Rajesh Mehra.
Hello, Lions, the leaders of Isame. First of all, I would like to thank the chairperson of our forum for giving me this opportunity to talk to the leaders of Isame on a topic very dear to me, a topic very important for our organization. Friends, time and again, we have understood the importance of involving the youth in our organization, importance of inviting youth to our organization. One of our most important activities of the Lions is the Leo movement. And we all feel that the amount of investment we do into our Leos, the more investment that we do, we are going to ensure we are going to get better Lions for tomorrow. And therefore, the topic I have chosen is Ensure Future, Nurture Leos. Leadership Experience Opportunity, a wonderful program of Lions Clubs International, becomes more meaningful when we are able to nurture these Leos to become better Lions of tomorrow. The question comes, how many Leos have we been able to convert into Lions in the last so many years? And why, if we have not been able to do at various levels, why have we failed? The answer could be, not necessarily it is, that we have not given the right kind of nurturing to the Leos. We have not taken care of the Leos the way they should have been taken care of. I've had the privilege of both the worlds. I joined as a Leo in 1984. I was a Leo for 7 years. I had this opportunity to be the Leo district president. I had the opportunity to become the Lions district governor. And having worked very closely as a Leo with my parent Lions Club, as a Lion of a sponsoring Lions Club, we have a Leo Club. Having communicated with the Leos, with the Lions, with the Leo advisors at various level, at club, district and multiple level as well, I have come to a conclusion, and I think many of you would agree, that there is some lacuna in the way we involve or nurture our Leos. So I'm bringing forth in front of all of you my views and the views of a lot of Leos whom I have spoken to, what they feel the Lions should do to involve them more. How do we make the picture more clear? How do we nurture the Leos so that they have they are confident of joining the Lion movement and becoming good Lions for tomorrow? Friends, let us first of all look at Leos as an asset. Let us look at the Leo movement as an investment that we do for the future of our organization. So for me, if you ask me, Leos are like gold, the right investment for the future. And how we take care of our gold, we know the rates are increasing, they are going to give us better returns tomorrow. Gold is going to give us better returns tomorrow. That's why we invest in gold. Why can't we look at the Leos as that investment, that gold investment, that asset which is going to give us tremendous returns for tomorrow. So once we change this attitude and we invest in nurturing the Leos, like we nurture a sapling that we sow when we work on our environment projects, how much we take care of a sapling. Friends who are very active with the environment project know how much effort goes into nurturing a sapling, how we manure them, how we plant that sapling, how we water that sapling, how we take care of that sapling, and then it grows into a tree. So what I'm talking that we nurture the Leos as a sapling as well. And then when they grow up, they'll become the best lions for us tomorrow. What better than a trained lion becoming a member of our Lions Club directly from a Leo Club? So it is that experience, the leadership experience, the opportunity that we give the Leos, which is going to ensure that when they join our movement, they come with a lot of experience, lot of confidence, and the desire to do something for the Lions movement and the uh, community as a whole. So maybe we need a change of our thinking. And the thinking has to change today, it has to begin today. So I am challenging you to look at the next points which I make with a request that if you feel that these are valid points, and if you feel that if this changes you make, you're going to have a better coordination and relationship with your Leos, please start doing it today. We need to hold the hands of our Leos. Time and again, we have felt that once we hold the hands of our Leos, the result is something which we have also never expected. Lions International has taken a lot of initiatives recently, and two of these main initiatives are the Leo Lion program, giving the importance to the number of years the Leos have put, and the Leos, if they don't want to leave the name, the prefix Leo, they can call themselves Leo Lions. So they have their due recognition, and the number of years of service they have put, they get the recognition of that as well, and they get the honor of being a lion as well, a Leo and a lion as well. Lions International has got Leos as board liaison officers now. So when the Lions International has taken these steps, can we not do it at our club, district, and multiple level? I'm aware many of the clubs, districts, and multiples are doing it. But are all of us doing it? Do we invite the Leo president in our board of directors meeting of the Lions? It could be a learning ground for them of how to organize a board meeting. Many of the districts, Lions districts, have the Leo district president make a presentation at the district cabinet meetings. Similarly, in the multiple cabinet meetings, multiple district meetings, I mean. So, can all of us not do it? Imagine once we have this youth coming in and explaining to all the Lions, presenting before all the Lions, the wonderful work they have been doing, and they get the due recognition for that, appreciation for that, the kind of motivation they will get to do more and more. Think about it, friends. We have over the years been looking at Leos as our helping hands, as our volunteers. Time has come that we look at the Leos as our collaborators. We look at the Leos as our creative heads. So, just involving our Leos at the execution level will not work. We need to involve them and make use of their expertise at the planning stage. And once they are involved at the planning stage, once they are a part of the decision making process, their commitment levels will increase multifold. They will accept more responsibilities because they are a part of the decision making process where they know exactly what is expected, what is the end result that we want to achieve. Then it may be a club meeting or a club project. In both the ways, the Leos can contribute immensely. And once we do that, once we make them as collaborators, once we involve them at the planning stage, let us not forget to recognize them. We give responsibilities, and many of times the Leos have told me, once the work is done, the lions forget us. No, friends. As we need to recognize our lions, we need more to recognize the work and support of our Leos. That is our responsibility towards our Leos. We give them more responsibility, and once they execute it, we need to recognize them in the best possible and correct manner. For them to perform their best, they need to be nurtured. They need nurturing. They need constant guidance. They need enthusiastic mentors. Can we lions not become the mentors for our Leos? Yes, we can. But are we doing it? Think about it. Many of the Leos and the youth, when we spoke to, said that if the lions could at least do 25% of their activities or projects focused on youth advancement, it will help them a lot. Now, when we work in the field of youth advancement, here I'm not talking about only Leos, youth in general. The youth will get attracted to our organization. They could become Leos and therefore future lions. So can we? 25% is what the Leos felt could be done. It is not necessary 25%. But can we not do a considerable amount of work in youth advancement? That is one of the responsibilities of our lions. So once we do that, to communicate with the youth, we will need our Leos. Our Leos will get more involved and we'll get better results. We'll get Leos for tomorrow and eventually lions. Lions therefore need to understand that recognition of the Leo clubs and the Leos and the work that they do goes a long way in building trust relationship. Leo should not feel that once the work is done, lions forget us. Once we start recognizing them, rewarding them, awarding them, they will feel that yes, our work is appreciated and they will come forward more and more. It will not be required that lions go after the Leos, that you come as volunteers. They will come forward, sir, we want to come and help you, because they feel important. That due importance needs to be given to the Leos to build that trust relationship. Time and again, we talk about there is a Leo lion gap. There is a gap between the Leos and lions. Yes, if that gap is there, now is the time to bridge that gap. And how do you bridge that gap between the lions and Leos? We need to entrust them with responsibilities. We need to engage them on a regular basis. We need to empower the Leos and lions on a regular basis. Lions, those who have been Leos earlier, we need to empower them to deal and communicate with the Leos. Once you delegate work, you should develop trust in them. And trusting the Leos is very important to bridge that gap. Many times we feel there are a lot of lions in every district who are very close to the Leos, even if they are much senior in age. They are loved, respected, admired, and very popular with the Leos. What could they be doing which other lions are not doing, and therefore they are not popular with the Leos? We need to cultivate more such lions who understand the Leos better, who can become Leos when they want to, who can become a lion when they want to. Means they can become suddenly young and suddenly senior. So as per the need of the hour, they change their way of working, their way of communicating, And that's what the Leos look forward to. We need to cultivate more such lions to work with the Leos. Leos, yes, to do any activity or a project. I am not saying that Leos should do activities or project, but many times Leos have certain ideas and they want to do it independently, probably. Give them that opportunity, give them that chance. But we need to fund the Leos periodically and regularly. The amount may not be big. Amount is not important. The Leos knowing that they have the back of the lions is very important. So let's fund them on a consistent basis, because consistency wins over the amount here. So every Lions Club needs to allocate specific amount for the service and administration budget for their Leos. And once we do that, Leos will do much bigger projects, because the initial fund, if provided by the Lions, the seed money, if provided by the Lions, gives them that confidence that the Lions trust us, that this activity is worth doing, and that's why they are supporting it financially as well. They will be able to collect funds in a bigger way. That initial confidence is what these small funds will do to the Leos. Another concept which I have been regularly promoting and which I have seen is very popular, has brought wonderful results, is the Leo Lion buddy concept. Buddy means friend. If a Lions Club with 50 members has sponsored a Leo Club with 50 members, can one Lion not become a mentor for one Leo for a certain time? Now this is, I'm talking when the number is equal. If the number is unequal, it could be one Lion for two Leos, or if the number of Leos is more, two Lions for one Leo. The idea here is these Lions and Leos communicate regularly. Till now we have seen that the communication is only at the leadership level. The Leo leadership, the Leo president communicates with the Leo advisor or the Lion president, and that's where the communication is limited. Now with this Leo Lion buddy concept, this communication will go at the grassroots level. So one Lion at least responsible for one Leo at least. And when these two communicate on a regular basis, the Leos have the advantage of the experience of the Lions, which can help them in their profession, in their careers or their businesses. And the knowledge, the current knowledge, the knowledge of the, let's say, internet or social networking, social media that the Leos have, the Lions can take advantage of that. So here it is a give and take. Each one learns something from the other. And if this concept is practiced regularly, we will see the bonding between the Lions at every level of the club and the Leos at every level of the club. And we could probably rotate this buddy every quarter. So the Leos have the advantage to learn from 4 senior Lions if we do it every quarter. And the Lions get to learn from 4 different Leos at a different level. So this buddy concept is going to work out in a very big way in building the rapport amongst the Lions and the Leos. And automatically, once the rapport is built, once that nurturing happens, the Leos will not be hesitant to join the Lions movement. They would love to become Lions. And when they become Lions, they are going to motivate other Leos. They are going to be the buddies of other Leos and motivate them to join the Lions. One another point which the Leos felt, that Lions do promote them, but only when they need them. Here the Leos say, okay, we need to consciously and regularly promote the work of the Leos. Consciously and regularly promote the activities done by the Leos, recognize the work done by the Leos. And how can we do that? Talk about the wonderful work that your Leos do. Feature their work in the club bulletin. Get them their articles featured in the Lions district bulletin as well. Promote them. Win them various awards at the district level. And you need to communicate. The Lions need to communicate the work of the Leos, and the Leos could get due recognition at the Lions district or multiple district level as well. And once you talk about the work of your Leos, other Lions Club will feel they are not aware of their work that Leos are doing, and they could get more involved with their own Leo clubs. And that is going to inspire more Lions clubs to follow suit and nurture their Leos more. So, one small step, regular step from one Lions club is going to inspire many other Lions clubs to promote their Leos. Plan Leo Lion picnics and outings. We all agree that the more the time we spend together, the more we understand each other. And we always used to talk about club retreat earlier. Well, this could be treated as a retreat where the Leos tell and talk to the Lions frankly what they want from the Lions, and the Lions talk frankly with the Leos what they expect from the Leos. And they also have fun together, they enjoy together, they dance together, they sing together, they play together. And that bonding is created. So these outings, of course, in the current pandemic situation, it is not possible. But who stops us when everything opens? Can we not think of an outing with the Leos? Can we Lions think of one last time, or if ever we had an outing with our Leos? If the answer is rarely or no, well, time is now to decide and plan for the future. Many of the Lions clubs have started involving the Leos, giving them responsibilities of the masters of ceremonies, because they feel the youths bring in a new culture and a new feel into the masters of ceremonies. They give them opening orations. They give time to their Leos to talk on certain subjects of their choice in the Lions regular meetings. They give the responsibility of the to the Leos of the guest protocol. Well, these are all welcome signs, but how many Lions Club do actually do this? And for those Lions clubs who are actually practicing this, can we go beyond that in helping explore their potential? Can we think of other ways to involve the Leos and use their potential in the best possible manner? Well, yes, we can do it. And everywhere it's a different situation. So, as per the situation, we need to act, friends. One program which I have seen being very successful in my district is the youth exchange program, where the youth are given an opportunity to go to various countries. We have youth from other countries come to our district and our country, where there is a cultural exchange. And now we are giving preference to Leos. If a Leo wants to go, if there are multiple applications, the preference is given to the Leos to go on the youth exchange program. And youth exchange is one such program which builds the confidence of the Leos, which makes them culturally aware of what is happening around the world. They get an opportunity to talk to the youth of the other country about the culture of our country, and they become world citizens. Youth exchange is one program which we all need to promote amongst our Leos. So, in a nutshell, what do the Leos need? First and foremost, whatever we do, the Leos need our love. We always say the Lions are the parents of the Leos. So, as we love our children, we need to shower that kind of love on the Leos. As we care for our children, as we care for their future, for their education, can we not give the same care, show the same concern to our Leos? Are we just being called as parents? Are we acting like parents? When we start a Leo club, many times we tell the Leos, apart from your parents, these Lions are your parents. So, well, are we caring for them as parents? The next, the Leos need our respect. We delegate work, we get the work done. Many a times the Leos say, the Lions forget us. Can we not give them the due respect they deserve? Can we not deal with the Leos as respectfully as we do it with our own children? Can we not respect their talent? Can we not constantly, continuously show that trust in our Leos. Once we delegate the work as we do in our Lions, we talk about delegation, and the first point of delegation is having trust. And this trust comes that when we involve them, as I mentioned earlier, in the planning stage and the execution stage, and once we give them the work, we delegate the work, we should show that trust that we know you can do it. And if you have any issues, come back to us. So they have the trust in us. We show the trust that you can do it, and they have the trust that if they face any problem, the Lions are there to support them and guide them. They need our motivation, constant motivation. We need to tell them that you can do it. You are capable of much more, and we have that confidence in you, and we are going to ensure that you do it. Come, let us together do something different. And to do all this, how do you motivate a person unless you involve them? So involving our Leos on a regular basis is very important. And when we involve, we trust, we need to have patience, friends. We need to be patient with the Leos. We need to tell the Leos that you may take a little more time. Leos have their other responsibilities. We also tell the Leos that first comes your education, your profession, your family, and then comes the Leo moment. So once you entrust something, let us not be impatient that you do it within 2 days for us. Give them enough time, show them that patience, that trust level. And wherever they need, be prepared to guide them. Because in every work they do in the field of Leoism, they're looking for some guidance from the Lions. And once we give them that guidance, their confidence level is going to increase in such a manner that they would feel confident, yes, we can be good Lions as well because we are good Leos of today. And finally, whatever we do, whichever we do, we need to continuously support the Leos financially, morally, by guidance, by training, by leadership programs. So whatever activities, programs we do, if we support the Leos to build their careers, develop their leadership qualities in every possible manner, Leos are going to turn into Lions for sure. And that is what most of the Leos want. So what we need to do, friends, the relationship between the Lions and Leos till today was seen as a parent and child. But now we need to look at the relationship as partners. Leos partnering the Lions in everything they do together. So constant motivation, constant engaging our youth. Our youth are our Leos I'm talking about here. So when there is a partnership, then the responsibility is also there. So once you make them partners, they will feel the responsibility in the execution of the joint programs, the programs in partnership. So in the time allotted to me, I have tried my best to impress upon all the Lions that if we want good Lions for future, Leos are the investment. Leos are our activity. Leos are our body, the youth wing who can develop into the best Lion leaders of tomorrow. And we all need to nurture them in the best possible manner. Once again, thanking the organizing team for this opportunity given to me. All the best to all of you, and let us all pledge today that we are going to nurture our Leos in the best possible manner. Thank you very much, friends. God bless us all. Thank you.